This is another very short video about the pancha mahapurush yoga. Now the transit, according to the transit, already we know that the Venus is in Libra, Saturn is in Capricorn. So for Aries, for Cancer, for Libra and for Capricorn, this is pancha mahapurush yoga going on during transit. So it will not continue for a long period. So within like few days only, the Venus will move from Libra to Scorpio, and few more days Saturn will move from Capricorn to Aquarius. So Aries is having Venus in its 7th, and in the 10th it is having Saturn. So it's excellent because it is this is the time to decide about marriage, business, and this is also the time to work very hard to get a good result. After that, the Cancer is having 7th Saturn, which is excellent for long-term relationship and business, and it is having 4th Venus also. Ketu is there, so 4th Venus might not give that good result with Ketu, because 4th Venus can give you an opportunity to buy a car or house, but or decorate, renovate your house or car, but or any amenities. But Ketu is there together, so it can pressurize you. It can pressurize you to sell off or leave home or leave the facility of the amenities also. So be little bit careful. Although it is then the Libra is having a huge conjunction of Mercury, Venus, debilitated Sun and Ketu. Debilitated Sun and Ketu both are there, so it's very difficult time for Libra and time for change. Many of the Librans are going through havoc, ups and downs, because the one who tried their best to get some good name, good faith, they feel like they are failing because they could not do what they wanted to do. And Ketu in the ascendant with debilitated Sun is really very difficult. Absence of their father, or even the father is present, not much, the father not being much able to do anything for them, or the father is present at a distance. This kind of thing is really creating havoc on the Librans. Although the 4th house is giving the Sasha Yoga of Saturn. So all these 4 signs are having Shasha Yoga of Saturn in its own house, in Kendra houses, and Malavya Yoga of Venus in its own house. Although Venus is with Sun and Ketu, so it might not be able to give you much good result. So about Capricorn, you have to work really work hard to get excellent result, because your ascendant lord is for the last time in your ascendant, and it will again come back to the place after 28 and a half years. Means after 30 years Saturn takes one turn. So Capricorn, once it will go out of Capricorn and go to Aquarius again after 28 and a half years, Saturn, your ascendant lord, is coming back to your sign. So please work very hard, whatever time left for Saturn to move to Aquarius. Till then, work very hard, because whatever you did in last 2.5 years, it will give you a good name and good fame if you have worked hard really. Now I have talked about these 4 signs, and now I will talk about Hansa Yoga. That is, Jupiter is in its own house. So Jupiter is in Piscean, so the opposite sign, that is Virgo, is having really good time, because it is having Jupiter in its Kendra in 7th house. So Jupiter in 7th house might cause 2 marriages, but if you are in happy marriage, then really it will be happier. Now for I want to talk about Gemini also. So for Gemini, it is the 10th house where Jupiter is residing. So it's definitely you might be getting a job related to teaching, and you might be, if you're already in job, you might be getting much respect. If you are not in job, even then whatever you worked or whatever you are working last 6 months and next 6 months, you will earn a huge respect. And after that, I want to talk about Sagittarius. For the Sagittarius people, 4th house, ascendant lord in 4th, and 4th lord is also in 4th. So if the Sagittarius people are planning to buy a new house or renovating their house, it's a very good time. So Jupiter, Venus and Saturn, all three of them are in their own house, being in Kendra and Kon for, today I discussed only about Kendra position for whichever signs. They should be very lucky. Only Venus with debilitated Sun and Ketu should be careful. Like, I know every Librans are going through much turmoil, that there is a twist in their personality. Whatever they have planned and thought to do about world or about themselves or about their work, everything, or relationship, everything is in huge turmoil. So about remedy, if Librans, you are in trouble because there is a afflicted Venus, ascendant lord is in much trouble, so I can ask you to donate some sugar or anything made of sugar on Friday. Anyone who is having any trouble with money can donate some sugar. Okay, this is for any time, but now if someone is getting trouble due to debilitated debilitated Sun, you can do simply Surya Namaskar. It will at least reduce some of the pain and trouble from your life. And rest of it, everything is good, because so many of the signs are getting pancha mahapurush yoga in the transit. So utilize this time for the best. All the best. And yes, Venus with Ketu, anybody who is Taurus ascendant or Libra ascendant, they can meditate at least 15 minutes for Om chanting, so that it will reduce little bit of their trouble and pain. And there might be people from other religion also, like the Muslims there are so many who stopped doing namaz and all previous time during COVID, because so many bad things happen when we leave our spiritual and religious practices. You should continue about it, at least not for 5 times, you should do it at least once. If you have stopped, this is something very wrong. And about any of the religion, any of the spiritual practices, you can do any of the meditation to get good result, but you should have to continue that particular kind of meditation every day. Have a nice time. Enjoy.